appropriate steps to ensure that their buses are roadworthy and well-maintained. Latest data from the Antique provincial government showed that at least 16 individuals have been confirmed dead from the accident. Meanwhile, the total number of passengers, which was first estimated at 53, is yet to be verified. As of 3 a.m., retrieval operations have been halted as all visible bodies on site were already retrieved. The barangay and municipal government units were also instructed to immediately alert rescue officers in case of sightings of other bodies.
May mga bangkay ba doon mismo sa loob ng bus na hanggang ngayon nire-rescue pa na inaipit at kinakatoy pa ng ating mga rescuer. Kasi nga malayo yung pinangyarihan ng aksidente, saka mataas yung cliff na yon, nahihirapan yung ating mga rescuer, lalo na gabi ngayon.
Following the bombing at the Mindanao State University, police have identified 2 to 4 persons of interest allegedly connected to a local terrorist group. The AFP's Task Force Marawi posted the photo and name of one of the suspects at the entrance of the university. Authorities believe that the said suspect is a member of the group Dawla Islamiyya Maute. However, police say they are still verifying the identity of the suspect. Aside from 2 persons of interest, authorities are also looking at 2 other suspicious individuals spotted outside the gymnasium prior to the bombing.
Yung dalawa po nating identified POIs ay may mga pangalan na rin po tayo, but I hope you understand na hindi muna po natin po pwedeng i-reveal ito. But what we can share to you ay it appears na affiliated po ito sa isang local terrorist group operating in Mindanao, and they have previous criminal records. Kaya po nakakuha po tayo ng identification nila.
Lanao del Sur Representative Zia Alonto Adion believes there were security lapses that led to the MSU bombing. However, former PNP chief and now Senator Bato de la Rosa says it was unfair to pin the blame on the police. For his part, National Security Council Assistant Director General Jonathan Malaya says it is possible for bombings like this to happen under the radar.
First and foremost, the violent extremists in Mindanao have been decimated already, and they're now, what we have are the remnants of the groups that were responsible for numerous attacks in the past. So, these are their last actions that they're doing.
Over in Isabela, authorities have found the Cessna plane that had been missing for around 5 days. The Isabela Provincial Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Council says a helicopter of the Philippine Air Force spotted the plane in a mountainous area in Sierra Madre. That's located in the town of San Mariano. Authorities are now trying to reach the area to assess the state of the Piper plane. For now, there are still no updates on the condition of its pilot, Levi Abul, the second, and its lone passenger, Erma Escalante. The Piper plane was reported to have taken off from Kawayan Airport in Isabela at 9:39 on November 30 and was expected to land at the Palawan Airport, also in Isabela, just an hour later. But a distress message was received by the Philippine Aeronautical Rescue Coordination Center from the plane at around 11 a.m. that day. We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Diego Castro. Two hosts of Sunshine Media Network International, or SMNI, have been ordered detained by House Committee on Legislative Franchises. During the hearing, lawmakers attempted to press Jeffrey Celis to reveal his source on his news about House Speaker Martin Romualdez's alleged 1.6 billion peso travel fund. Instead of admitting, Celis requested to expunge his statements about it from the records of the House, claiming a violation of his constitutional rights.
No, your manifestation is out of order.
I am requesting.
Do not lecture us.
No, I
about
am not
the rules
lecturing.
of this
I am
committee
standing
and House.
up for my right.
We might cite you in contempt.
Then so be it,
Kaya
Your
na.
Honor.
You challenge us?
Yes.
Okay.
If
What's
that
the
will
question,
be
Mr.
seen in the
Chairman?
nation na walang
Yes.
karapatan ang mga invited guests dito na magpahayag, Your Honor, with due respect to you.
The panel also cited SMNI host and former anti-communist task force spokesperson Lorraine Badoy in contempt for supposedly failing to answer questions accurately. Badoy earlier revealed that they get shares from advertising revenues, but this was eventually denied by the network's legal counsel.
I'm really sad that this has happened to our Congress. I didn't see this when my father was growing up. This was the place where we could stand on our shared ground of love for country, and what I witnessed right now was a travesty.
You do not have a monopoly of love of country.
I didn't see
I've
it.
spent my life fighting for this country. Oh, so you do not have to tell me that. Mas marami akong sinugal kaysa sa iyo. So do not give me that crap.
FIVOC says there is no imminent danger of a tsunami following a magnitude 5.9 earthquake on Tuesday. Speaking on the big story, FIVOC's director Teresito Bacolcol said the tremor had a depth of approximately 60 kilometers, which is considered too deep to generate a tsunami. He added, though, that aftershocks are anticipated. The FIVOC's official also clarified that the recent earthquake is not related to the earthquakes that happened in Mindanao over the past weeks.
Wala pong koneksyon yung nangyari sa Sarangani and sa Surigao with this yung earthquake kanina. Yung generators po natin are different. Sa Sarangani, it was the Cotabato Trench. Sa Surigao and sa Hinatuan and Caguait, the Philippine Trench, and kanina is the Manila Trench. And hindi po sila magkarugtong and independent po yung mga trenches natin.
Let's now take a quick look at other stories we're watching. The health department says there is no outbreak of walking pneumonia cases in the Philippines, after such have been recorded in China and Europe. According to Health Secretary Ted Herbosa, what has been prevalent in the country is influenza. After two dominant performances in the UAAP Season 86 men's basketball finals, it all comes down to one final battle between the UP Fighting Maroons and the De La Salle Green Archers. Will UP reclaim its title, or will La Salle cement its dominance in the UAAP once more? Game 3 tips off later at 6 p.m. at the Smart Araneta Coliseum. And the Intellectual Property Office cancels Tape Incorporated's trademark registration of Eat Bulaga. This means TVJ now has the right to register the Eat Bulaga trademark. And those are the top stories of the hour. I'm Diego Castro. In a few moments, TVJ will hold a press conference following their victory over the trademark of the title Eat Bulaga. Stay tuned and keep it here on One News.